So I had ordered a soundproof mask to help me with singing confidently, like I can be loud in it and not have to worry about disturbing or pretty much disturbing other people, because the vocal fry is kind of a disturbing thing, and screaming. Some of the stuff that I want to do is pretty blaring. So yeah, hello world, this is JWP. JWPTube coming to you live from my bedroom. For around 20 years, been mixing and mastering music, rapping, songwriting. Recently started singing, along with everything else that goes with music production, such as graphic design and editing, photo editing, video editing. And for around 15 years, I've been using synth editing, my own audio plugins. Check out my website, JWPsite.com, for my social links, latest news and updates, and public offerings. If you'd like to help support what I do, check out my GoFundMe, JWP Fund, or my PayPal, JWPmas@gmail.com. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, whatever makes you click, appreciate it. So I'll be doing some unboxing. This is the Metadox OMBRA soundproof mask. And as I said, usually I do these just so that if I unbox them and they're faulty, I have sort of a recording, right, of me unboxing as well. I mean, there might be someone out there who's looking for information on this device, and we're going to step through some of the functions for it. It's going to be brief. Hopefully I don't have too much time. It's already kind of late for me. But yeah, I'm going to put my stuff around here, get a little more. How's that look? How's that look? Okay, this should be good-ish. Maybe a little more comfortable. And then I'm actually kind of high, right? Like, it is a little bit more. It's a bit better. And not that much. Okay, so this is the box that came in. I don't even know, maybe this is just a scratch stream because I don't even know what's in here. The information seems like it was right. So we're gonna, because I can't tell, it just has one shipping to one shipping to, it doesn't actually say the sticker that was originally on here's covered up. Anyway, let me see what's in here, and I imagine it's supposed to be this mask because that's the only thing I'm expecting, and it looks like I've looked at other unboxing videos and reviews of this thing, and this looks like the shape of the box they had. So, and of course this time I'm smart enough to bring something to open the box with. And yeah, okay, so it's the OMBRA soundproof mask here, if I can get a trying to get a good thumbnail. Okay. So that should be good, I guess. I'll have to flip it backwards. I guess my stream, yes, it does flip like that, right? And there's not too many things that can go wrong here, but there could be like manufacturer defects and stuff. So it's a shipping box again. Here's the, what's on this side? What did I show? Not a protective mask. To be used awake. For adults only. Take a break every 15 minutes. Are you kidding? Take a break every 15 minutes. Take a break every, like, who would want to do that? What's... Because playing in silence is no fun. Let me see that. And then there's some of the disclaimers again, that front bit. Oh yeah, does it take a break every 15 minutes? Like, nobody's going to do that. How annoying that would be. I mean, I can understand, you know, like every hour and a half. Maybe you might want a breather. Or just pulling it off your face to take a breather kind of thing. But like as far as having a whole break from gaming, for me, I'm going to be using it for singing, right? Because I want, as I said, to be able to sing loud, do vocal training without disturbing other people, and being confident that I can be loud and be weird and not have to worry about anything. Okay, so this is what I got here. I got some, looks like a type of Asian dialect here. So on this side, English on the other side, OMBRA version 2, soundproof mask, quick guide, insert the neck straps into the side buckles, assemble the Velcro at the ends, place the fabric in, install the felt. The band allows the mask to hang. Use noise suppression against breathing. I forgot about breathing. Okay. Forgot about breathing. Because, like, you don't think really think. So it comes with this bag here. It's a nice bag. It's a really big bag. It's like a shopping bag. Okay, and then I got the felt thing for sort of spit liner. Looks like it's something else here. I don't know what this is. Cracking things open. I don't really have a platform to sit stuff on. A lot of bubble wrap. It was quite expensive for something that's just sort of a soundproof mask, but I imagine the quality, material quality, everybody says it's really good. Okay, so this is the, they got earplugs in there. This is the sort of third-party mic. This is how you'd put your other mic in. Okay, so I was worried a little bit because I also have a Shure condenser headset, and I was worried that it wasn't going to fit. And so far, it looks like it'll fit in there. I just kind of have to pop these out, and it'll go through there. So that looks good. However, the slot on the mask itself might still be too small because the Shure headset is kind of large. Perhaps I'll take it out towards the end of the stream and see if I can get it to fit. So this is the stock microphone, looks like. Yes, and it has a almost sort of a concave kind of thing look into it. It's like a string, and then there's like a pocket in there, so the mic must sit inside. I've seen people stuffing windscreens in there to reduce breathing sounds. And I don't know too much about the microphone. Apparently it's decent quality, but I imagine it's not like a condenser. And from what I've heard, it isn't that great. It just sounds like a gaming mic, like it's not a studio mic, I think, condenser. But the frequency range, I remember looking at the frequency range was pretty decent. I'm pretty sure it's like nice and low and also nice and high. It's not just some cheap, I was really feeling to say Radio Shack mask, but yeah, it's been a minute. I do have to get some wipes and stuff. I probably shouldn't push this against my face, but I'm going to anyway. I mean, it smells fresh. It smells like a new car. So that's down. This is up. I said to put the strap in, so there must be another strap. I don't know what this bottom bit is for under the chin. And then, yeah, it sits on the face like that. And honestly, it doesn't really sound, maybe because the pocket's open. So if the pocket's closed, yeah. That's actually not too bad. Hello. Yeah, I probably should get that screen in there. It's actually pretty solid sounding. I was a little worried that it wasn't really going to be worth it. Okay, so here's the other strap. Looks like. So looking for defects here. So everything looks okay. The vinyl and stuff looks good. The stitching looks okay. I remember people talking about like the insides and stuff. Everything looks fine. And then this guy sits here, right? So that slot actually looks like it's big enough too to fit my other headset, but I don't know if it's gonna make it through here very well. And of course these magnets don't really, like the soundproof thing is kind of okay, so that's good, yeah. And of course I got it on the left. I'm probably gonna get USB-C for my Shure headset eventually when I can afford it, and that's gonna have to come out on the left. But and the accounting, sort of the accounting practice is timeless. It feels a little crooked, like it got shifted in shipping, or I think it's just gonna take a little bit of wiggling. I feel like I just popped something. Did I just pop something? No, that's just a breathing vent. Okay, I was a little worried there. And yeah, so the sound. See how it sounds now. Yeah, that's pretty solid. Like I could probably yell pretty crazy. Hello! And I mean, it's not that great, but at least it's better than that. And yeah, I won't be projecting my voice into the room. And this will be good for gaming too, because I can be, you know, nice and loud and obnoxious in it. And not have to be too conscious about being obnoxious. Anyway, continuing on, this is one of the issues I've had in the past, is being a little self-conscious about being obnoxious. Obnoxiously loud. Okay, so these are the earphones that come with it. Again, there's no like frequency response chart for these, so I don't even know how well these are going to perform. I'm not sure what this is. I probably will never use these. I use Bluetooth, but I eventually might have to get something for, I don't know what these are, standoffs of some kind. Maybe these are what people are shoving into the microphone slot thing. Or maybe they're for the third-party mic. I don't know, some sort of felt guys. Headphones. There's one more thing in here. I think this is the splitter, right? So this goes into computer. This is like not really a Y cable, but a combiner, right? And then you have your headphones and your, I don't know if you can even see that, headphones and microphone splitter. So these come in handy, definitely. Like I said, I probably won't be using headphones because I have Shure headphones and I do headphone conditioning. So I need to hear what I'm hearing. But I mean, you know, if I'm plugging into my phone, thinking about it, I could probably just, you know, do it like that. It would be nice to have like a Bluetooth adapter. There is a USB coming out, so that's interesting, the USB microphone. And yeah, so it's just all about latency, Bluetooth, backwards and forwards, compatibility. So everything's here. Looks like everything's here so far. Another bubble wrap. A couple extra things I wasn't expecting, like these felt tabs. I don't know what they do. I'll keep everything out. Headphones can go in there for now. And here's the sort of head strap that it says I have to link in. And then this is the splitter. So I'm going to need to keep this out because I am going to be testing the microphone now. I have this microphone. This is a IK Multimedia HD2, mic HD2. And this is a extension cable. I've never liked these, but it is tip ring sleeve, I think. So this allows for headphones, stereo headphones, and a microphone. So that means this extension is pretty much gold, right? Because it's also a nice fabric-y extension. The only problem I have with these things is when you plug things into them and they twist, they like sizzle, they like scratch, and it doesn't help. So these are like a big no. A big no-no. And that's 3 different points of failure, right? So I have the extension, and then I have the splitter, and then I have the microphone. So the microphone's going to go in here, and then this one's going to go in there, and then it's going to go in the computer. So a USB microphone eliminates these 2 completely. Unfortunately, at that point, you don't have like a headphone splitter kind of thing. So it's a lot of wires. What I'm probably just going to do, I'm just going to be testing these as is. I have to buy some like wipes for myself to wipe this a few times. I probably should wipe it now, but I don't have any wipes now. So, okay. So insert the neck straps and then assemble the Velcro that ends the head strap. Place the fabric shield into the mask. Install the felt pieces in the exhaust. Okay, so these felt pieces are for the exhaust, it says. So those probably have to be cleaned every once in a while as well. And do that now. It says to do it after, so I'll get the straps in first. These can sit out. I'll probably need all of those. And then this is the head strap kind of piece. This is the felt thing. Of course, they have to put like a security tab on this. I really don't like these. Okay, so it just pops up right on. So I can kind of keep this guy. I usually like to keep things like this and dangle them off like door handles and stuff. It's just a juvenile thing to do. See that with like hat stickers and hat tags and clothing tags and stuff, just because a lot of times they have like shiny things on them. Okay, so far I don't really much care for the whole logo bit, but that's fine, I guess. And then of course this is right side up, and it does feel a little crooked, so it's like I said, it's probably going to take me a minute to wiggle it into shape with my face. There's a nice valve down there. So I'm starting, it says to do the straps first. So let's get the straps in. Does it matter which way? I think that's just, would you say symmetrical, right? So, and of course this is all crooked too. Like, you just, I don't know, do that. Like I said, it's going to take a little bit of wiggling. Quality material, but it just feels like maybe shipping messed it up. Like even this bit, it feels a little unsymmetrical. Like I gotta shift it a bit to get it to be symmetrical. Just a little bit of shifting. But everything else looks good. It looks like a quality build. No lemons here, hopefully. Okay, so how does this work? So this is just Velcro. I'm going to push this out of the way for a second here. And then this just goes through here, it looks like. Looks like this is the tab. I'm going to split away. And I am wearing headphones, right? I'm wearing Bluetooth, so maybe I should tuck them behind my head. Something I can do with them. I don't really much care for wireless, like not specifically wireless headphones, but I have a tether. I don't know if I've said that before, why I bought some Beats or some, just the little things that sit in your ear, and I'm pull up my hood and one went flying like 3 feet across a fence, and I had to dig it out and crawl under the fence to go get it before my ride showed up. It was disastrous. So yeah, I took those back. But I mean, for in the lab, I wouldn't mind getting something that was in ear, and like if it flies away, that's fine. But I probably wouldn't take it anywhere. If I was going to take something anywhere, I would definitely have to have a tether, or at least like the clips that go behind your ear, like a Beats Pro or something like that. I don't know. Not a lot of income right now, so those kinds of plans are on hold. This is something that's almost a must for me, though, if I'm going to continue to do vocal therapy and stuff. Like if you hear, listen to my voice now, it sounds really bad. So it's something I got to work on. So I don't know what this bottom strap is for here. Is it for like my chin, or that's what this thing says? That's not what I'm looking for. Okay, so clips it on. That's some fusion. Assemble the Velcros. Place the fabric shield inside the mask. Okay, so let's do the fabric shield. It smells fine. It doesn't stink or anything, so it's good. And of course I want the sort of the hole on the opposite side where the microphone comes in. I don't know. I guess there's only one real way to do it. It's probably want the nice side out. Well, actually there's a smaller part on the top, so I think I want the smaller part on the top. Right? That kind of doesn't like Velcro into place. It just kind of sits there loosely. I don't know why. There's a hole in the middle. Okay, so that hole I think goes over the valve. So it's a big part on top. Okay, but that's backwards. So yeah, they put the big part on the bottom. Because you can see the seam. One side you can see the seam. On both sides you can see the seam. Okay, so big part on the bottom. No, big part on the top. But it's the hole on the side with the microphone. Okay, got it. I hope. Get this to sit properly. I think this might be a bit of a pain going forward, this whole little spit collector thing. And I also do something called speech therapy, so this will also help for that, where I just kind of do speech exercises, nom nom and stuff like that. So it's really weird stuff, and just make a bunch of weird sounds, but apparently it's supposed to be better for you. It's been a minute since I've done them, so I think that's why my voice is falling apart a bit. And I've also been sick recently, so not doing much with my voice as far as streaming and stuff. It doesn't want to sit very nice. I feel like the side with the microphone is really kind of dragging out. That's as good as it's going to get, I suppose. Okay. Then it says install the felt pieces into the exhaust channels. Okay. Do that. I also have like compressors and stuff and breath removers. So something to consider once I'm going to be getting into testing this, field testing it. So I guess I just shoved these little felt pieces in here. Those have to come out and be washed probably once a season. Give them a wipe. Gotta find how they sit here. From the top. It says from the top or from the outside. It doesn't look like the outside. It looks like from the inside. Just can't find how they line up. They tell you to put this felt thing in first, and then you gotta do all this other stuff. Okay, it's lint from the felt thing sticking to it. So like just straight in. What? Maybe from the outside? I don't see why you'd put them in from the outside. I guess it is from the outside. That's a little annoying. Yeah, okay, they look like they'll hug. Feel like they're snugging, they'll hug in there. Yeah. Just a little like concerning that a quick head movement will send them flying out. And then they'll get lost in space. claustrophobic. Just trying to tuck them in properly here. There's a bit of a battle. Okay, and then what? The band allows the mask to hang on your neck. Is that what that is? That's extra bit on the bottom? The band. What? I don't understand. Adjust the straps to desired length. Choice the noise suppression. Use the built-in mic. Use the flex. Use the built-in mic and splitter. Okay, and there's a little loop there for sticking your headphones through. Okay, so I don't understand how this guy, so I go like this part goes behind my head. So it can hang off my face like that, and then I also gotta deal with my headset again, because that's fine. Oh, it's about to pop in. Let's leave it tucked underneath for now. And then this guy clamps around. So I have glasses, I'll take those off for a second. Just to get comfortable. There's a lot of stuff going on here. And this guy goes behind the head. Of course I have a ponytail too. And perhaps it doesn't help that I'm muffled now. Okay. It's a little uncomfortable as far as what the angle it's on. And my ponytail is not happy with it. But like, what is my microphone? My microphone totally is me. But I just can't using a condenser, right? So, this is supposed to sit out on top, right? I thought. It says it's supposed to sit on top like that. I don't know if I like that. I'm doing like a breathe. Yeah, pretty. Tighten. How do I tighten it? Top. It is kind of comfortable. Lift that up a bit. Equal. And then I think I want to tighten this bottom one. So I did get like the medium, small medium, right? Because when I measured my face for it, it said that I was sort of just under and that I should get the small medium. It is a bit of a battle to deal with. Okay, stick it right off. My headphones and everything are all over the place. Maybe I'll save this for last. The headphones. It's not like I'm listening to anything. Okay, but I want to tighten this up. Is there a way to do that? Looks like it just loops right around this side. Yeah, this side has a tightener guy. Okay, so I pull on this, like that, and tuck it under. Try that again. My nose outside, right? Okay. And then this one on top. I don't know, it feels like it sags on my chin. And this is a bit tough on the nose. I think it's supposed to sag on the chin, and this is, I didn't put it on right. I mean, when I do practice, I probably won't need my glasses. Maybe I will, I don't know. Okay, this again, chin pretty much just sits right in there. And the ponytail is being annoying. I don't know if I can tuck it away. I don't really have time right now to deal with that. Let's do this here. For tedious. Definitely the ponytails and not helping anything. Okay, so this, this. These straps are there. I keep forgetting my nose has to sit outside. This is still really loose. So I guess I can just pull on this while I'm wearing it. And pull on my hair at the same time. Definitely not very comfortable pulling on here. Okay, so move this guy down, this forward. What is it doing? I don't know. I mean, that's probably as good as I can get it for now. Fight with a little more, make it super tight. This isn't set right. Already flooding with it. So I mean, yeah, that's where it's at. What else does it say? User Flex headset. Wow, that really opens it up, eh? Use the built-in headset. Check the guide and videos online. Okay, so done with all that. Let's get into the technical stuff. So I'm going to be using this for now, I suppose, just to make it a little more convenient for me. I'm not sure if I can go right through, right? So this guy, can I put it forward? I don't think I maybe want to. I can put it forward. Okay. That's a nice click. I like that click for the microphone here. Let's move in here. Okay, so now my computer is probably not going to be very happy with that. And then I'll start like going back and forth between the microphones and do some sound tests here. I really feel like I want this tighter though, just cause. So I'm gonna take everything off. And get this guy tighter. I couldn't do it when it was behind my head, but it's just so much easier now. It's stupid. I think that's just the way it's made, right? Like it grips when it's on a certain angle. Okay, now this is super tight. Chin. Okay. Yeah, that's super tight. I don't know if that really helped much as far as like the tightness to get this thing out of the way. Feels kind of crooked. Okay, now it's time for the yeah, it feels like it's like strangling me a little bit. So maybe that's a little bit too tight. Loosen it up. Yeah, there we go. So now it can loosen up from this angle, but not from the other one. This feels crooked. Like I said, it's going to take a little bit of settle. And it's no wonder they say take a break every 15 minutes. I could just feel this vinyl stuck to my face. Okay, where's my glasses? Where are my glasses? It's like, I don't really think I need to use my headset. I'll just like listen to the playback after. Anyway. Here we go. Really getting comfortable with it here. Okay, so I want... I don't know which one I want. Trying to figure out which one's the microphone here for my input. Is it disabled? It should be there, right? Maybe I have it disabled. I just realized I can make a one that looks to my nose too. So, I mean, not a big deal. It's just something to keep in mind when being loud. That my nose is still pretty much exposed to the open air. So, maybe something like that. Tighter, so it's tighter. A little bit better. A little crooked. Okay, so what's going on with my external mic here? Headset mic, not plugged in. But I mean, it is the one. It's not muted, disabled. Okay, so maybe I need the splitter guy first, which is a little disappointing. I was hoping I'd be able to go right through, but I guess not. And then splitter guy. Okay, how about now? My computer is not playing nice. Come on. We disable it and re-enable it. Not plugged in. I'm gonna plug it in. I'm plugging it in. I don't know. It's just not saying it. I don't think I have it disabled anywhere. I got my audio disabled. What do I have in the background here? Nothing. Not sure what to put in the background. I don't know. Can I save this? And then there's something that's in the background. And yeah, so it's not detecting my thing. I don't think it actually would move headphones. I gotta see. Digital things can be finicky like that. I'm gonna take this off. So I can get this running so my face isn't sweating. It's definitely gonna need a box of wipes, maybe a couple. Worth it though, for me. Okay, so maybe it needs this signal from the headphones in order to complete the circuit, so to speak, which is terribly annoying. Let's see. Yeah, that's all it takes. So it needs a headphone input. It cannot be directly microphone. Let's unplug just the microphone. Okay, and then just unplug this. And what happens if I just plug in just the microphone? No? So it needs a headphone signal in order for it to open, which is kind of annoying because, yeah, I don't really want to use these headphones. The only thing I could do, I think I've tried to like cut headphones before and have it so like, maybe if I skip the, didn't even work this time. Oh, because it's not even plugged in. So what happens if I skip sort of this splitter and I put this guy directly in here? How about that? Yeah, no? No? It's So it needs the headphones in the splitter. There's no way to ignore. Does it also need... Okay, so it's fine with headphones. And there's the headset microphone. Check, check. No? Okay, but then if I pull the headphones... Oh, it's still there. So I don't know why it's not giving any sort of signal here that I get a... Oh, there it is. Okay, so I can pull the headphones after. I just have to, like, when I plug it in, the headphones have to be present to open the circuit kind of thing. No, it's fine. No, I don't know what that's about. Okay, so what if I split this? What if I skip the splitter and just the headphones or just the microphone? Okay, not plugged in. How about now? Do you see just the microphone? Come on. Maybe it takes a couple pokes. No. It kind of needs that extra signal. Okay, so that's another thing. Let's try with the splitter again. I wonder how the my phone will behave. Okay, so let's try with just the splitter. Okay, so it's fine with just the splitter. Okay, let's try with the splitter and microphone. Just happy with that. So I don't know, it needs the just the headphone or just the microphone. Technology. Okay, so I want just the extender and the microphone. I don't want to have to dig out the splitter every time. I think I actually have like a reverse splitter. So the splitter is on this end, right? Where is it? If ever I can find it again. Here it is. Okay, so this splitter is on this end, right? What happens if I can't do that though? What if I put this like on the computer side, right? And then have the microphone here, and then the splitter by the computer, so it's not like hanging off my face. Yes, it likes that. Okay, and then I can plug in here. How do you like that? Okay, so that's agreeable. No, agreeable. Don't like that. Not agreeable. Check, check. Microphone check. No. Is that the right port? It is. So I don't know why it doesn't like that. Okay, so let's go back to the original setup then. It doesn't like this setup at all, eh? And I think the USB microphone's like $60 or something. Okay, so this guy here, and it should be happy with it now. So I kind of need the splitter all the time. No? Gotta pull it out first. Plug it back in. Okay, so now it's happy. Microphone check. No? It looks like it's responsive, but the response is like super dead. Anyway, back into here again, I guess. Bit of a hindrance. Just gonna put it in the back. Nose out. Microphone on. Glasses on. It's not responding. It does not like that. Oh, anyway, just working. Absolutely have to have the headphones, or red light is the no signal. I gotta switch to OBS here. And then what does the input say? HD photos would be like, headset microphone. So here is the headset microphone now. It also looks like a stereo signal, like it's coming out as a stereo signal. It pretends like it's super sensitive, but I don't know. As I said, I also have compressors and stuff on, so this seems to be a little lower. And then, okay, so this is with the headset on. I'm gonna actually turn off my compressors and stuff. Okay, so this is, yeah, that's pretty loud. This is straight in. This is straight in, leaning around, moving around. Microphone check. Nice and loud. That's actually really muffling me. I mean, that's what it's supposed to do, right? And then, if I jump back to the HD outside. This is a signal outside without any compressors or anything. This is how much it's muffling me. So yeah, and I can feel like there's a breeze here or something like this. I think it has to be this way. Here's with the valve open. So then maybe it has to be this way. Yeah, I think that it has to sit this way so it can lock into place. And then there's a little pocket here. It's a little disappointing to have to keep the splitter, but there's no other way around it. What if I pop out the splitter now? Oh, it's running. Does it still see it? Does not like that. Okay, so I gotta put the splitter back. Okay, splitter's back on. I feel like there's like a little open space here. Maybe it's just not sitting. I thought it was tighter. I don't think it's tighter, but I don't want them too tight. So I guess it's just as good as it's gonna get. I feel like it's a little crooked. Crooked with it. Crooked with it. Like it's really the muffling and really good. And here's the inside again. Crooked with it. Crooked with, like, look, it's just redlining like crazy for me. So this microphone isn't very, how would you say, dynamic, like not dynamic, but it's not very, could you say, plosive? Resistant? It's not very, resistant. Caustic? I can't think of the word. Ballistic. Like it can't really handle the pump. And it's interesting that it doesn't, because you think they'd make it for this. So I'm gonna switch back again. This is from the outside, right? Or inside. And then this is how it sounds from the outside. And yeah, so I imagine that's a lot better. I feel like it is. Like I feel like I can just la 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 la. And inside. La 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 la. Not sure how well that's gonna work. But I think I'm gonna call it there because I want to hear the playback. And yeah, I think that's all there is to it besides not much else. Oh, it's slipping. Oh no. So it has to be up here somewhere. It's gonna need some adjusting. A little bit of adjustments. Just gonna pop a little bit. I bet I didn't have a bigger nose. Anyway. That is the Metadox OMBRA version 2 soundproof mask. Check out my website, JWPsite.com, for my social links, latest news and updates, and public offerings. If you'd like to help support what I do, check out my GoFundMe, JWP Fund, or my PayPal, JWPmas@gmail.com. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, whatever makes you click or appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Until next time.